Okay, hello everybody. I'm doing my Christmas cards at the moment, so I thought I'd show you how I do it. I mean, it's quite a very simple card, okay, and it's just a way of using up some of these little embellishments. I've got quite a few of them. The stamps that I got were free off a magazine last year in the UK, and this was a bit of gesso and just a little stamp here. I do use the Holtz stamping station to do things like this because I sort of get all the background stamps done so that I can, you know, mass produce basically. So that's how I do them. So I'm going to do most probably about 6 of these like this, and then maybe interchange some of these with some different things. I'll see what I've got anyway. It's just a way of using those up. Use a bit of glossy accents on the trees, and there we go. Okay, so I'll show you what I do. First, I actually work out where I'm going to put things. I don't know whether I'll get this in. Sorry. I'll just get a card in a minute. I'm not going to take mine off because I've got them perfectly placed. But this is the sort of thing I'll do. Is I put my card in here. Okay, so we know that's butted up. Okay, so that we know that the same size card is going to go in here, so this is going to work perfectly all the time. And then I place my stamps. I don't want to take those off a minute. I'll just show you. Sorry, this was the actual stamp set I got last year. It was free off a magazine. It was lovely. It was owls, there was all sorts actually. So bunny rabbits. Right, so what I would do, yeah, I got that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Yeah. So I sort of do it so I think, oh, the white's going to come up about here. So I would place that on there. And then where that star is, I'd say, well, I want to say a snowflake there. Like that. Okay. And then you just shut that. Okay. Like that. And that picks that snowflake out up. And then every time you stamp, you get it in exactly the same place. And that's what I'd done. I arranged everything how I wanted it on here, and then I picked it all up. The only problem I have is this stamp here is about 1 mil thinner than these 3, okay? And you've got to get the right side of the stamp station too, and it just literally comes off, and you can turn it around and do it the other way for thicker stamps. I think it's like the orange ones or something, some that are thicker. So it works on there as well. So you just sort of make sure you get the right side. Okay, that goes in there. I'll just put this away. It's only a quick little tutorial really on what I'm doing, my Christmas cards. I like quite plainish Christmas cards, I must say. So I used to do white all the time. Oh, and the deer, I actually cut out of one of these. Because they're only cheap stamps, I'll cut them out what I want. I didn't want all these background trees. And that, I wanted for me to place it in a different place. So, and if it worked out for you, then, you know, you could have I would have used that. But it just didn't work out how I wanted it. So I cut it out. That's the sort of things I do. Yeah. And I've cut a tree out as well in case I wanted just a little tree. So that's in the bottom. Like I say, they're only cheap stamps, so I don't mind doing that. Well, freebies really, but then you'll pay, you know, £7 or £8 for the magazine, so you are paying for the stamps. Right, and I've got my homemade gesso, but I've also got some pan pastels chalk. And I have a white one, so I thought I would give that a go. Because I haven't tried that on this card. It might not be, you know, enough. I don't know, but we'll have a go. Right, I'm using, I want a VersaFine. Okay, because I'm not using any heat or I'm not using any water. So I'm in such a mess here, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, dear. Right, so VersaFine. Oh, actually, wrong way around. So anyway, that's all done. Okay, so I get that sort of placed, and I'll leave that to in a minute, and I do all the ink in first, or gesso in, or anything like that. I've got a piece of this thick stuff that I used to cut with my scanning cut, but any plastic will do. That is quite nice if you can actually see through it. Okay, so I use this. I'll just do a little pencil mark exactly where I want my white to begin. When you've done a few, you sort of get used to where it is really. So I just place a little pencil mark there. Okay, and I will ink below. So I shall place that like that. Okay, and then I'll just brush on some gesso. I'll do one with gesso and one with the chalk, and then we can see the difference, can't we? Right, where's my brush? I've got one of these I picked up from Aldi for stenciling, and dip it in the gesso. It's important it's dry as well, because we're sort of using it as a stippling effect. So just get that straight across there like that. And when I do this, I cut it out. What I'd done, I actually stamped this first, and then I'll see that I wanted it to go that shape. Okay, and then I'll draw that. So you can do it on a piece of paper, and I'll actually draw it, and then I'll cut it out, and I'll use the bit that's at the top, not down the bottom. All right, so that can be used as a reverse stencil. But instead of using the bit you think, oh, I'll do it that way, well, that's not going to work. All right, so get that a bit equal right there. And then I'll just dab into that, dab off. Like I said, you don't want it smudgy. And I'll fade off towards this bit here, yeah? More intense sort of in this area. Gesso blends out beautifully, yeah. And then I'll go right across that line, but lightly on this one. You're best to just build up rather than put it all on at the same time. And then sort of blend out to nothing there. And that's that done. Okay, and then our stamp is going to sort of fit in there, and the little reindeer or deer will be just below it. Okay, that's that one. Right, I'll do another one with the chalk or pan pastels. It should be okay with that actually. Just make sure it's dry. I've got another one actually. I'll use the other one. Got a dry one. I think they come in sets of 3, I think. Just get that out of the way for now. I mean, if I was doing all of them in the same, I would leave that there and just carry on using it. And these, I mean, look, this is what I buy them. Those were £1.50. Yeah, for 50 cards and envelopes. So whenever I see them cheap, I buy them. Because even as cards, ideal. Okay. Okay. Again, I'll just check where I want to start. Just a bit there. Didn't really, I can't say that I actually got on with them that well. Right. So might not be enough, or it might be too much. I'm just using exactly the same action. And chalk most probably work too, but then it might come off, so the gesso's not going to. It's alright though, looks alright to me. And just build up more where the line is. Do find that, you know, things like this have to be set. A bit of hairspray usually works, but right. Yes, so far so good. I'm just gonna do a little charm. I think that's okay actually. So that's that. Right, and now for the stamping. Way and that for a minute. I'm running out of room. Put that in there. Okay. VersaFine ink. And then you ink up everything. Try not to get it on your hands, like I just did. I'll just wipe that off. And I'm always a bit vigilant on anything that's just in case. Okay, I think that one. Yeah. Okay. I think that might have pushed it up a bit actually, but it's alright. Yep, no, that's fine. There we go. And they'll all be exactly the same. So I'll do the other one. A minute. That's there. And we'll do the other one. Ink up. If it doesn't all take it first time, you can go back over it. Okay, whereas if you look now, Mary's could do with a little bit more on. I mean, in theory, this shouldn't touch that, but I have to get it off. That's just me. There we go. That's that bit. Right, I put a bit, because whilst that happens, it does come off if you get some alcohol. Just put that in. Two-way glue pen, quickie glue pen this one, but it won't set, so it doesn't matter how long you take to do something, it won't dry until something's put on it, and it's just brilliant for that. Just put a bit in the star and maybe a bit So coming down here and a bit there. Okay, and then I'll do like all the tips and everything, the trees. Okay, and then put some snow around. Okay, I think I'm going to put a bit up here as well. And if you want to put another sentiment, you could put it down here, but I actually quite like that, the way that's looking. So I'm going to I held it to the side then to show people. Just like that. And then we pick something to go on there. Because we've got tree. We could go there. And we've had some little small ones. It would look quite nice up there. Do you know what I mean? If you have some little tiny ones, it'd be fine up there, but I haven't. So I've got a little angel. I have some of these, which might look a bit silly. Yeah, it's just too big, really. I think they look better. These might be okay, because they're just plain wood ones, so they might be. But just, to me, it doesn't ring true. You know, it has to be a tree, or it has to be some animal, rather than an angel, because you wouldn't have an angel down there, would you? I know you have creative license. I'm going to put that there. Take these off. Don't need them. They're only about 1 mil anyway on these. But yeah, a little house would be okay too. Yeah, this is the only, I wanted to do, it's really weird because I wanted to do this and I'm thinking, oh gosh, I've got all those red bits and pieces and I want to do it this way. That's typical, isn't it? I thought, oh, I haven't got anything now. I have got some wooden reindeer, but they might be a bit big. Silver glitter would be okay as well. Doesn't have to be glamour dust. Silver would definitely work. And that's that one. And I shall do another one actually with all that glue I've got. All done. And that's how you can repeat everything. Oh, did I do along there? No. Right, so that was 3 done. I'll just go and do another 3. And that's 6 cards done. Honestly, once you've done it and you've planned out how you're going to do things, it's just so easy to get a load done. Okay. That's why I tend to like to keep them simple at Christmas. Okay, so I'll go and do a couple more and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, they're all done, and then I also moved everything in a little bit and done a tag. So there we go. That's them all done. Honestly, it takes, once it's all set up, it takes minutes. Yeah, so all basically the same. Yep, the deer down here, I put them down a bit because I preferred them down there. So oops, the envelopes as well. Nice little handmade card with, I only done 1, but I was going to do 3, but I've run out of time. Yeah, simple as. Okay, well I hope you like that, just that little video on how I do my Christmas cards, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.